What's up, YouTube? It's the Don, it's the Hefe, it's Rico Suavè. You feel what I'm saying? We back with an episode of goddamn, talking with Suavè. This episode number 8, man, and I got my bro, my guy on here, you know what I mean? Talk your shit, man.
What's up with it, man? It's your boy, CT, man. CT, why you so funny on IG, man? Y'all know me. I'm coming to talk about the truth, man. What's on my mind, man? Y'all just stay tuned and y'all listen up.
Hey, man, we gonna talk about it, man.
Yeah, hold up. My bad, too. Not to interrupt you, bro. Shout out to my boy, Key, man. Ain't free my boy, man. He doing his thing, man. Mixtape coming soon. Y'all stay tapped in for that, man. But yeah.
You read? Okay. Type shit. All right, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, because y'all pretty much know who this is. You feel what I'm saying? But what I want to get into, man, is your early bringing up. You from here?
Yeah, I'm from here.
Okay.
Born and raised.
What part of town?
Southwest.
Okay. Talk about it real quick, man.
3706 area code. Yeah, man. So my upbringing, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It was smooth. I ain't gonna complain, bro. Just living normal West Side lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the trauma and crime and all that stuff, that was a normalized thing. So I never really looked at it as I was in a dangerous place. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I thought every part of the city was kind of living this type of lifestyle. You feel me? So
okay. I
never stressed on it. And up until what really got real for me, and it's crazy because this didn't even particularly happen on the West Side. Like my first real taste of like the reality of Fresno was losing my older brother. Right, when my older brother passed away, that's when I realized, okay, I always heard about it.
Right.
I always, heard about it through people about like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I never experienced it, so I never knew how real it was until it really happened.
Okay.
And at that point, that's when I knew, oh yeah, it get real out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at that point in time, you could say my innocence was taken away in a sense, because it was happening when I was like 14.
Mm-hmm.
So, because now it's coming from a kid that just was just being a kid to a kid that experienced trauma at a young age, and when you experience trauma at a young age, you don't have a real solid mental support system. You get wild.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You fall into being, not excuse my French, a Fresno nigga.
Yeah.
I turned into a Fresno nigga after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're from the 559, you know what that means.
Yeah, they know what that means.
You feel what I'm saying? But that's the early age and stages of my life. You feel what I'm saying? So, but just
were you in sports at all?
I tried, man. I ain't gonna lie, I can't see.
Oh, okay.
I can't see, man. I'm not really athletic, man. Don't get me wrong. I can try my ass off, man. I tried damn near every sport, man. I tried football. I got cut.
Oh,
damn. Cut. You feel me? On
in
football.
High school?
No, I got cut at a young age, man. Like damn near middle school, man.
Okay.
They cut niggas.
Right. You said I didn't even know. Right.
Got cut, and then I tried basketball. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I was cool at basketball. I wasn't the best one, but I feel like basketball is like a sport to where coaches really lean on the real. The ones that's doing the crazy.
The ball handler.
They don't care about, I see, like how the movies be, I see potential in him.
Oh, yeah,
let me turn him into coach.
Right, yeah.
I ain't never got that. You from that hands-on type of coaching.
Right.
So I was just, just doing my thing. But
right.
it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baseball, again, I love baseball.
Okay.
I really love baseball because that was my brother's favorite sport. So I was like, I got to give it a try.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, out of all the sports, that's why I feel like I fit in more. You feel me? The only thing that's held me back from baseball, again, I couldn't see.
Okay. Damn.
You know the type of eye precision.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gotta have to play baseball.
For sure, you gotta have the accuracy with goddamn.
And it's like I'm really playing with my life out here.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretending like I can see.
And can't.
And the whole time this ball get hit and it's coming at me 90 miles per hour.
It's bad.
I'm not gonna be able to see that coming, man.
It's bad.
And it's gonna take me out. So I was in band. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was in band. I played the snare drum.
Okay, the instruments.
Yeah. Like when Nick Cannon played.
Okay.
That's what I played.
What is that movie? What Drumline?
Yeah. That's what I was into.
Okay.
I was in band from 6th grade all the way to my junior year.
What sport? What instrument was it? Was it?
I played all percussion. So all percussion. So percussion instruments is like, the drums, the marimbas, you feel me? If you're a percussionist out there, you know what I'm talking about. I played all that.
Okay.
Because you had to. It's pretty much like the way band work, they not just finna throw you on, like they want you to get a feel of all the instruments within that field. You feel me? Because you got your brass, you got your woodwinds. You feel me? And there's multiple instruments that falls in those categories. So when we talk about percussion, you got the drums, you got the bass drum, snare drum, tenor drum, the marimbas, the xylophone.
You know your shit.
All these things.
You know your shit.
You got all these things you have to, you feel me? You have to do and learn in order to play that one snare drum.
Okay, yeah.
So you're not getting on that snare without learning these
other
ones right here.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I played the I forgot what it's called. I played the they had me on everything, and that's how I learned. That's how I learned sheet music. Man, I learned sheet music that way.
Oh, okay. Reading the goddamn
notes.
Yeah,
so that's how I learned sheet music. So once I learned sheet music and the rudiments and the beats, all you have to do, all the things different from percussion sheet music and say piano sheet music is there's notes on piano sheet music.
Okay.
So if you know the notes on percussion, you can hit the notes.
Okay.
You feel me? But you gotta learn the tactics and know how to move around. And hit those notes at that exact time, and that's the only tricky part. You feel what I'm saying?
See,
but
you know your shit.
If I really want to put my mind to it, just because I know the fundamentals, I can learn any instrument now.
Okay,
I just gotta put my mind to it.
That's clean. I ain't gonna cap. Because I was playing goddamn, what's the strings? What the fuck double bass. I was playing double bass, violin type goddamn.
Okay, yeah. You was in the strings.
I was in the strings. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to do that shit now. I was just trying to, I was looking at some sheet music the other day, trying to decipher certain shit. I was like, damn, I forgot.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, man. You always gotta stay freshened up on it. But I was in it for so long, like, it's like really like it's like riding a bike.
Yeah. That's clean. I ain't gonna cap. That's hard. Okay, now walk me through. Okay, we fast forward through high school. We've had you into content now. You're making content, the funny videos. Tell me how you get into that. Okay,
so if y'all know, I started my videos off with my big bro. So me and big bro, we were sitting at the crib one day, and mind you, I've been doing videos since a kid. Like really since like I say. Because back when I was a kid, they didn't have cell phones, but I've been like acting and portraying stuff like that since a kid.
Okay.
But videos, I've been doing videos since I was like 13, 14.
A young life.
You feel me?
Okay.
The editing and all that, all that stuff, man. My grandma got me our first tablet like at 14, man. That's when I started really making YouTube videos and stuff like that and dibbling down on it. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, and the people around you, and like just the crowd will make you stop doing stuff like that.
Facts.
based off of just your creativity and your mindset on the shit.
Right.
And how people kind of might make you look like a goofy.
Yeah, for sure.
For your shit. So that kind of swayed me from stop doing it once I got into like high school and stuff like that. Now as an adult, I don't give a fuck.
That's what it is, man.
I stopped giving a fuck about that shit a long time ago before I even started doing content.
Real
but
nigga.
It just clicked in me like, let me get into this shit.
Okay, why do you think so many people are scared to be like, fuck what they think, I'm gonna do this shit anyway? Why do you think?
Because it's image.
Yeah, okay.
Perception.
I agree.
If you're playing a goofy person in videos, they're gonna think you're a goofy person in real life.
Whoo. Hey,
y'all
heard that?
Nah, real shit. It's all about perception.
Cat Williams, he was playing Money Mike and goddamn, now everybody perceives that he's a...
You feel me? That he a pimp, that he does this, you know what I'm saying? He's a misogynistic person. You feel what I'm saying? Based off this image.
Yep.
But at the same time, he's a very conscious person. And he showed that on Club Shay Shay.
Intellectual,
you feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
Look how many people tapped into that. So just to back to your answer, people stop doing stuff like that off of perception. But at the same time, I had to understand that there's me and there's the image of me, right? So with these videos, man, just making content in general, bro, people gonna have that image of you through the videos.
Facts.
You meet me in real life, man, you're gonna be like, oh man, you a real
solid individual.
Exactly my point. But so me looking past that, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna do it and let me see where it lands me, man. And now this year is like the second year of me doing it, and now I didn't been hit over $1 on doing videos in general.
We was talking before we started this now, and he was showing me, hey, he been viral. You know what I mean? 200, almost 300,000.
Yeah, off the TikTok.
Off the TikTok.
Off the TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? But these are tutorials. It's not even me really getting into it.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
it.
So yeah, I've been. You feel me? Doing. I just study this. I really like. You understand? Like with me and content is just deeper. Just making videos. I really studied this algorithm shit. Like I really.
And that's why your shit go up the way it do.
I really put my time into knowing what goes into a viral video.
did y'all pay attention? He dropping gems here. I don't think y'all understanding.
You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all actually listening to what he's saying? He dropping gems. He been dropping gems his whole understanding. And this is like the first 10 minutes.
hey, it's coming.
There's like a lot of people just be wanting, and I was saying this, they be trying to just jump into shit, not understanding this person didn't really put the time in. He got them. You know, he paying attention to how other shit work. He got them trying shit out. You know.
Yeah.
You don't just. Very rarely are you gonna hop right into something and then it go off like that. Very rarely.
Man, if you go to, cause I refresh my page every year. I take all my old videos down and I start fresh every year. But if you go to all my reels on my Instagram and go all the way down, you can see I done made every type of video or skit you can put out there. Voiceovers, you feel me? Voiceovers, skits,
BBW,
rates, reviews, food reviews. If you look at my page, you can see it all, man. And I'm just trying to see what clicks and what don't.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And my new content, if y'all watch me right now, man, my top 3, my hood reviews, and I'm gonna touch on that, why that type of content, how it come about in a minute. That stuff right there is clicking right now.
For sure.
It's
going up.
And it gives me an opportunity to share to the world the realness of where I stay. Yep. So and that's what the people like. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yep, facts. His shit is going up, y'all. Y'all seen this shit. Come on now. Y'all seen this shit. How did the hood videos come about? Like how that and the gas stations and the goddamn
I'm gonna be real, man. And I've never been fake, man. So there's a dude from LA called Mr. Catch a Phase.
Okay.
He originally his videos is, he's going around. I'm not sure if he really be fighting these people, but he going around narrating phase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he started talking about LA because that's the city he's from. Right. He started talking about different areas and what will happen and this and that. And I was like, man, I got to start doing this about Fresno.
Right.
So I took that concept, you feel me? And just me being real, I took that concept and I plugged Fresno into it. And
that's smart.
And this mind you, I'm gonna check my phone right here, man. I'm gonna tell you about the first video, right? Just off the bat, right?
Right.
My first video, and this is me experimenting.
Right.
It's me experimenting right now. This is not me knowing where I'm at right now.
Diving full head.
This is me experimenting. My first video, 30K. First video.
Y'all heard it.
Second video, 40K. And then I switched it up. The other video, 8K, 5K, 20K, 60K, 12K. 58K, 71K, you feel me? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is my lane. And this, mind you, I didn't even post. This is me posting on Instagram.
Right.
I'm like, man, let me try putting this on TikTok and see where it go on TikTok. Put it on TikTok.
Go stupid.
Let me go check the TikTok numbers. You know what I'm saying? Let me just be real. Let me go check the TikTok numbers.
Hey man, y'all hearing it right here, man. He gave me y'all the formula now. Yeah.
Right? TikTok numbers. 100K, 12K, 23K, 24K. 28K, 20K, 122. I didn't lie. I just checked this out. I didn't even know it was at that. 122K.
Going up.
27 and continuing, right? And I accumulated me over, well, at that time I had like 8,000 followers. I'm at 10, almost at 11.
Type shit.
This is how I can show y'all the realness and the tangible of really studying what you're doing, whatever the case may be, what it is. Before you get into it, man, know what you're doing so you can do it accurately, successfully, and efficiently.
At the highest level.
This is my second year doing this, so I know I'm destined for greatness, man. Because I know I'm too aware of what I'm doing.
Facts.
I'm too aware of what I'm doing.
Facts.
In the field that I'm doing.
Right.
Doctors ain't gonna go in the operating room if they're not completely sure they can save this person's life.
Facts.
And that's how I feel about content.
Facts. And you well researched on what you're talking about type shit. Okay, real quick, I'm like, we got to talk relationships and women now.
Oh, come on, let's get into it.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Let's get into it. Spicy.
It's spicy. Because we did the BBW smash or pass thing. Yeah. So I'm like, do you fuck with BBW? Like, is that child real real goddamn?
I'm freshman year. My first girlfriend, my freshman year, even not mine isn't even freshman. I think it was my 8th grade. My real first girlfriend, BB Dub, in 8th grade was a BB Dub. Freshman year, it was a BB Dub.
Wait, black Mexican?
First Mexican, second mixed. You know what I mean? Mixed shawty. Blessings to both of them ladies, wherever they landed at. Mixed shawty. And then I jumped into the petite gang after that.
Okay.
But at that time, that's how I knew it was real. And I knew it was real because I used to get so much criticism. from my friends and stuff, but I never cared.
Right.
I never cared.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was real.
That's
most BB Dub lovers are under the cover.
In the dark with it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Smashing like Batman.
Yep.
Me, I'm gonna be real with you. This is what it is. This is what I like. You know what I'm saying? I walk with her on my arm, holding hands.
Everything. Kiss in public.
Oh, bro, what?
Everything.
Bro, listen. I'm telling you, that's just been my stilo.
Okay, see,
so I'm a real one.
Cause I've had my encounters with BB Dubs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna cap. BB Dubs got the best coochie now. I got to be, you know what I mean? It's a different level of moisture type, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a different, it's levels to moisture type shit. Like, I don't know what it is about a BB. They just got different extra meatery type juicy in there type, you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man. My big beautiful queens out there, man. Y'all know, and they're good in the many fields out here, man. They know how to cook.
They gotta be pretty though.
Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I like me a nice looking, thick in the thighs, thick in the waist, beautiful smile.
Okay.
BB Dub. But am I gonna sit here and lie and say I didn't take down some torpedoes before my lifestyle?
Come on. I think as a man we all have. I ain't gonna cap.
And we all hit that level of fuck it.
Fuck it.
We all have, man. But it's all about knowing your worth too at the same time, and then combining your worth with what you like. And I can say, man, I feel real comfortable with somebody a little heavier than me.
Type shit. But see, look, cause women be like, okay, I'm a skinny female. He'll go fuck a BBW, so go be with a BBW. And it's like, baby.
See, you gotta stop that, baby.
You gotta stop it.
You gotta stop that. And let me chime in on that. I love all women.
Same.
All shapes and sizes.
Flavors.
I love them all. You feel me? I'm a heterosexual male. I love women, but I just prefer a big woman. So just because I prefer that big girl, baby, and you a slim queen, don't mean I won't get in between. You feel what I'm saying? But if I had a skinny female standing right here, and I had a big girl standing right here, both gorgeous women,
9 out of 10 times.
I'm going to take the BB Dub 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 times. Damn, he said 10 out of 10. Okay.
100%.
See, because my thing would it be, it's...
Doesn't mean I'm going to go cheat. If I'm with a skinny... Hey, listen, hold on, let me try to... I'm sorry.
Okay,
If I'm with a skinny girl, and I see a big girl, don't mean I'm going to cheat on you because she's big, and that's why I prefer. I pick loyalty over preference any day.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I pick loyalty over preference any day.
I like that.
So if you have my heart at that time, I don't care what size you are or whatever, man. If I'm with you, that's who I'm with.
That's what we own.
I'm skinny dipping right now.
You said you're skinny dipping.
I'm skinny dipping right now with my petite queen.
Right. I think.
But that's why I don't even date petite girls, because I already know
they're gonna think
I'm setting myself up for failure anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So you think long lasting relationship? You want the BB Dub to goddamn?
That's gonna be my wife.
Okay, that's the wife. Okay, type shit. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it now. You know what I mean? All right. See me. Yeah. No, I got to I like the gym, man. You know what I mean? I like to be in the gym. I like to,
you like the fit.
I like the fit. You know what I mean? Not to say a BBW can't be fit, but I ain't gonna cap. No, BBWs that got the stomach that's flat. The hips is big. They got them. They got the booty. They got the. Y'all greatly appreciated. Them the ones I was talking about when I'm talking about the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, it's the misbuilt understandings. That's where I'm like, okay, that's why I draw the line at. You know what I mean? It's just because that's just But I ain't gonna lie. It's probably been like. I've never taken a BBW serious though. It's really been.
Have you ever dated a BBW long term over 6 months?
Hell no.
Why?
Not hell no like that. I love BBW though.
Have you had the opportunity to?
Oh yeah, for sure. They be trying to. Yeah, it's a couple of y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all, but it's just not. It's not happening, baby. You know what I mean? But I fuck with you still though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I still fuck with you. But you know, for my preference, I want a woman that's in the gym like I am. You feel what I'm saying? And goddamn eating healthy.
Right.
You know, things like that.
Eat healthy.
They do,
but in the gym.
Yeah, but they okay. Then it's like okay, so it's either you're a BB Dub and you want to get skinny, which way we can do that now. But if you're a BB Dub, you're 9 out of 10 times they just be because we into that.
But I'm gonna be real. Not all BB Dubs that be in the gym trying to get skinny. They just trying to stay toned. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. That tone with the flat. I like that.
Right.
I like that.
You can go for that.
Oh, I like that. I ain't gonna cap. I mean, that's
you ain't
getting
go
me
for
goddamn.
Jill Scott. Cause Jill Scott, that was my love.
Damn, I don't know.
My love. That's how you know I'm real to this.
That's how you know. Okay, Lizzo.
Lizzo. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I'm gonna be honest with you. Just off of initial attraction,
It's not there.
I wasn't going for Lizzo. Shout out to Lizzo. She's a still beautiful black woman. But,
I think she lost weight too.
Yeah, and now let me get into this. Did I find her more attractive
when she was big and skinny
after she lost a little weight? And me just being honest and transparent, I did find her more attractive.
Me too.
After she lost weight. But my initial attraction when I first seen Lizzo, her music always slapped. But when I seen her, I was just like, that's probably not the BB Dub I would rock with.
Okay, I gotta take it back to the whole females, because they be like, okay, why, like, if this nigga wants this, then why do you be harding these type of girls' pictures? Isn't it if I'm the complete opposite? Niggas love flavors, baby. We just told you we love every flavor. Most niggas love every flavor. You know what I mean? So it's diabolical to be thinking that, and because females be like, oh, well, we like flavors too. I'm gonna be real, 9 out of 10 times most women are chasing one specific type of nigga.
But they gotta understand, it's not like to where, because when female hear flavor, that triggers them to think you're talking about, when what you are talking about multiple different women of different origin categories and stuff like that. But we got to also sit back and look at the history of men. Men are always been in many cultures outside of the white capitalist power structure of being promiscuous and having multiple wives. This has been something throughout history that's been normal to many different cultures outside of the culture that, you know, most black Americans and our domestic people live in. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, but again, it's just naturally men like all different type of.
I gotta paint this picture for them real quick because they don't be understanding what the fuck they're talking about. It'd be like a average female. She average looking. She might be a Fresno 7. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you're a little bit above average. You're average, and you want a man that is 6 foot, that makes 6 figures a year, that goddamn above average dick size. Then on top of that, you want him to have charisma. You want him to be funny. You want him to be goddamn all these goddamn things. You want him to bring all these goddamn things to the table, and will be literally offended if you ask her, "Okay, baby, I have all this. What are you gonna do for me, though?"
Yeah, man.
Then you're sassy.
They living in a fantasy. Living in a fantasy. Oh, that.
It's embarrassing, baby. I don't think most females intentionally turn into whores. I think, you know, they take a guy serious,
right?
And then they get their heart broke. Then they go to a new nigga, get their heart broke again. Probably get their heart broke a couple more times. They like, you know what? Fuck it. I just want the money.
And I wouldn't even necessarily say, you know, whore or anything like that, because I feel like a whore is somebody that sells their body for sale. I would say they're diving into a promiscuous. Unless they are doing that. If they're doing that, then I guess you
shout out y'all though.
You would put them in that category.
I fuck with y'all.
But I feel like most females that are having a trauma response do get into promiscuous activities with multiple men to try to hide or mask the emotional trauma they experience through that one man or multiple men that she tried to be submissive to and give that woman side, and they returned that with, you know, doing what men do.
Ladies, I need you to understand. First of all, most women find I think it's like 90% of women find 90% of men unattractive. That's just like. But what's crazy is 90% of men would deal with 90% of women. So it's like we had fuck with y'all. Y'all wouldn't. Y'all most women are picky. That's just how biologically they just are. I mean, it's in their nature. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like when you're average at best yourself and you're asking for all these things from a guy and then expecting him to be faithful to you, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean,
my stance on that, it's all about if y'all just having sex, leave it at that. It don't really matter. But if y'all trying to build and come together and create something, it beyond financial, it's about mindset and where your mind at. If your mind is on these things such as status, image, and okay, they just took a trip. We gotta take a trip. If your mind on that unrealistic type of point of view, you're not gonna find yourself in a long lasting relationship with any man.
Ever.
With any man. It don't matter if he rich, poor, middle class, lower class. No man want nobody that's living in a fake reality of what they actually trying to do and accomplish.
Right.
If y'all came in a relationship, y'all separately already taking trips to Turks and doing this, and y'all come together, that's a realistic thing. You can see that and do that.
Right,
but y'all Hit my man working at Mickey D's and you know, you're trying to find a job, you doing nails outside your crib, and y'all get together and you see somebody and you telling him, okay, well, why we ain't doing that?
Come on now.
You ain't never did it.
Right.
You ain't never did it.
Right. So how are you exactly?
Well, how you expect him to pull a trip out of his ass or pull whatever you want out of his ass to fulfill your unreal
imagination,
hunger?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I don't.
It just don't make sense.
I don't get that. So if you're in it for that, don't expect to be there for that. Now, if you find a sucker that is willing to, and mind you, you're still doing nails and hair out your crib. You feel me? And shout out to my hair and nail tech. Y'all out there doing y'all thing. I'm not showing no shit to y'all. Y'all hustle. A hustle is a hustle regardless. I'm just saying you got to start somewhere to get there.
Facts.
So if you're starting and you ain't got there yet, and you trying to get there, but you find a man that's willing, that's already there and established, and you like, okay, let me bleed him, and he's willing to do that. Hey, it's your life. It's your life. But again, you're one of the lucky ones.
Right. That don't happen for everybody. You're
one of the lucky ones. But if you want to be real, for the majority of the women that's out there just still getting it and still trying to get to the next level, and you find a man that's on the same, apparatus trying to get to the next level,
it's not happening.
You just got to be real with each other and be like, hey, let's get our mind together and let's get to that next level together.
Right.
But don't try to force nothing.
Y'all might call it assholes. We're just being realistic with you, baby. Like, most niggas have lied to your entire existence because they trying to fuck you. I'd rather me be honest with you and hurt your feelings a little bit, as opposed to tell you some shit that you just want to hear, and then you get fucked by 20 different niggas and still never get what you actually going for. You know what I mean? Find the right individual. You know what I mean? That's either working towards some shit, as you're working towards some shit, and then goddamn build with that man. Like, I mean, we're not. It's not rocket science.
Nah, we not in a building society no more.
We not.
Ain't nobody trying to build.
Yeah, hell no. But that's why, I just tell guys, get y'all shit together and then shit, because women always gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just tell guys, women, they want a finished product already anyway. So,
That's why Rod Wave said, if you ain't got no paper, man, focus on yourself.
Facts.
Because sadly in this day and age, man, if you trying to be with the baddest chick, you gotta have the baddest bag, man.
Yep.
And not saying you gotta be rich to have a bad girl or anything of that sort, but what us men, we want what we see on the screen.
Facts.
We want what we see on that screen. So, but you understand the lifestyle that woman is living is different from the woman that wants you at work or the one that wants you at Target. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Those are two different type of women that have two different type of realities, and you gotta ask yourself, buddy,
are you that?
Do you think you could really even manage a girl that you seen on that screen?
Right.
You can't even manage shawty that work at Chick-fil-A. you couldn't even supply her.
Right.
And all she wanted was a lunch. Roll House. Texas Roll House.
Right.
You couldn't even do that for her.
$60.
You spent your last little bread on 2K. You couldn't even do that for her.
Right.
You think you gonna be able to be with the girl on the screen when she was asking for $10,000 Birkin?
Yeah, fuck no. Now, you might be, I ain't gonna do that now. If your dick is like that, sir, you might be able to fuck her. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. It's not even Peter.
Yeah.
You think she care about Peter?
Right.
Hell no. She get Peter from anybody she wants, bro. So you can go get 12 honey packs, right now, whatever the fuck, and try to go crazy and whatever.
12 honey packs.
If you ain't got that money, nigga, you might well be off that Viagra, man.
Yeah, I mean,
ED. You know what I mean?
You said 12. Let's get into politics a little bit. Mm-hmm. We kind of mentioned it beforehand. ICE. How you feel about that, man?
ICE are terrorists.
Okay.
Let me be honest with you. The way they moving right now, they're moving like a terrorist group.
Okay.
The way they're senselessly killing people, unarmed American citizens, they're moving like terrorists. And their agenda is all off. I don't. At this point in time, I feel like the original agenda is not even there no more. I feel like it's more of this is more of a terror tactic that they're pulling right now. And shout out to all the civilians that lost their life to the violence of ICE. I don't know their names verbatim, but RIP and condolences to their family. But yeah, so just the whole uproar is just really just crazy to me, because now, mind you, I feel like solidarity, it should be all across the board. Empathy should be something we all share whether religion, culture, race, whatever the case may be.
Right.
We should all have some empathy for one another.
Right.
But for all my black Americans out there that are going so crazy over this situation, which is a tragic situation.
People losing their lives.
Where was all this solidarity when all these black people was killed at the hands of police brutality? Don't get me wrong, we all have to come to a common ground because this is just the American way.
Right.
This is just the American way of pushing the agenda of whatever they're trying to accomplish. But let me tell you this. What had happened with ICE over these past couple months is what's been happening to black people for longer than my grandmother been alive. So, in that reality, we have to come to a common ground and see who's the common enemy within all of our oppression.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how I feel about it, you know? And I feel like we're never going to solve or fix anything unless we get to the root of what's going on.
Right. I think, okay, let me offer you my insight. Okay, I think, like, say if me and you were to go to goddamn Japan right now, or Korea or something, illegally, they sending our black asses right back here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instantly. I had a homie actually, he had a visa in goddamn, it's not Japan, where the fuck was it at? Switzerland. And he was doing like a work visa out there. You can only be out there like 3 months, I think. And then once your visa run out, like you have to bring your ass back. If you don't want to bring your ass back, they're gonna force you to come back. Like they're gonna come get your black ass and goddamn. You know what I mean? So I think maybe you could say something about how they're doing it, but I think, you know, every country got immigrant laws, immigration laws, and like if you are there illegally, I ain't gonna lie, some countries that goddamn throw your ass under jail, I ain't gonna cap. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can to that, you're absolutely right. All countries should have their own strictness of how they feel about foreign people coming into their countries, because you never know their motives of coming.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if they're seeking refuge, they're trying to commit crimes, sell drugs. So everybody should be stern on who they let into their country. My whole dilemma with America tactics in terms of immigration is most of the immigrants that are here are contributing to the current society that we live in today, and they're also providing an economic boost in terms of different fields of jobs that most people
aren't willing to
want to do. So if we have that type of mindset on, we have to be real strict and stern of who we let in. If we have those same rules and outlooks that foreign countries do, foreign countries have their people working all jobs.
Yep, facts.
All jobs.
Facts.
Jobs that America don't want to do so much, we outsource it from them because they not want to, but they're doing the work because they're stern on who we letting provide for our economy.
Right.
We can't have too many foreign people for our economy.
Right.
So that's how they move. America's not like that. America is going to utilize these immigrants for pay them the bare minimum. And we all know they love to get some free work out of people.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know this.
So they love to get free work from people that's not from here. So we already know they got them doing jobs they don't want us to do. But now the objective has changed.
Yeah.
The demeanor has changed. I don't know. Again, this is over my pay grade. I don't know why, but at this point in time, they got to go. Everybody has to go.
Type shit.
Y'all have to go, and anybody that's American citizens trying to stop us from doing what we're doing, you're going to die. And as you can see,
that's diabolical. That's where I don't think nobody should be losing their life behind that. I ain't gonna lie, they've been doing niggas crucial too. I think, because it's like, okay, you do have a criminal that's here illegally. Because I ain't gonna lie, some of them was taking over. It was a hotel that got took over in goddamn Colorado, I think, or a whole apartment complex. Them niggas had AKs and all type of shit. I'm like, God damn. You know what I mean? They had to send the National Guard in there and goddamn. You know what I mean? It was a cartel or whatever. But I'm like, they got them niggas up out of there. But I'm like, I think it was a nigga from like Venezuela or something. I don't know. When they sent that nigga to, I think Africa, because his own country didn't want that nigga. You know what I mean? It's like, but everybody was like, oh, see, they're they're just sending people to places. It's like, no, his own country didn't even want that nigga back. So it's like, what do you do?
Right. And I don't know that situation too much, but from what I'm hearing, he was really in a bad situation. So, but again, for the people that are, and then let's let me shout on this. America know what's going on, or the elites know what's going on. There's nothing going under the radar
ever
in American soil that they're not already hip to. So anything that's going on this soil that they haven't took down or accomplishing to take down, they're allowing it to be here. So
yeah, for real.
So and just to see this whole war on crime and what they're doing, and I believe it's Argentina, somewhere in South America. They are blowing up ships.
Oh, yep.
They're blowing up ships because this is the war on drugs. We've been fighting a war on drugs since before I was born.
Yep.
When the war go in?
Right.
But now, right? Because there's due process in these type. We have the DEA, FBI. So we have to do the due process. We grab him. We grab a drug lord. We have to prosecute him, and we have to prove him guilty. And we got to do all the whole. Not now more. If we get a radar and see you in these waters, and we think you got drugs on that boat,
blown up.
You're dead. Everybody see.
You're blown up.
Battleship.
Literally.
And again, what's the change of the just the drive of it now? You know what I mean? Again, immigrants. We allow them to come here. We allow them to work. We allow them to come civilians, or not civilians, citizens at a certain, in the near future, But now no more.
Cause you have a point. I'm not gonna cap. Like you got to be realistic and be like, cause people do be complaining about jobs and shit out here, like in the United States. They're not even willing to do the shit that immigrants is doing. So that's why I'm like, okay, that's a valid point. You feel what I'm saying? Like that just doesn't make no sense to complain about some shit you're not even gonna go do your damn self. You know what I mean? But I'm like, during Biden and Kamala goddamn term, they was sitting there they let like 8, 9, 10 million people into the damn. I mean, that's just diabolical. I ain't gonna care. I think all them motherfuckers should be sent back, and I think whoever was already illegally here. Well, I ain't gonna lie though too. Another thing I was thinking about, cause like, if a nigga doesn't have a license, right, or he had a license and the shit expires, and then he gets pulled over, and damn, it's like the police like, okay, I got to take your car because you're driving without a license, and the nigga he could have got his license renewed type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is, because some people have been here for 20, 30 years, they probably good. They end up good individuals. They add to the market. They got damn business in there. They're not no criminal nothing. But it's like, you could have got your shit. You could have got your shit. I mean, it's like, what prevented you from just going to the goddamn, what is it? I don't know, like immigration office, whatever, and being like, I need to get my papers because shit, I need to get my shit together type. Right. I mean.
And just to speak, I don't know the process of becoming a U.S. citizen fully, so I can't even speak on the tediousness or the timing of accomplishing such a thing. But just to look at it, for the most part, not the same, but the reason behind the person not getting their license renewed is probably the same reason they're not pushing for citizen, is the resources that they have is not able to sustain that. Brody don't got a car.
Okay.
Nobody ain't trying to give him a ride.
Okay.
He don't even got the money
to get on the bus
to pay to even get the license.
Yeah. Okay.
He don't even got the money.
Okay, that's a good point.
That's
a good point.
Now we talking about a person that has all the opportunity in the world or in this situation, and I'm talking about all U.S. I'm not talking about black people in general. We got these people. We got U.S. citizens that has all the opportunity to sustain these things, to accomplish stuff like that. We talking about a person that's coming from nothing. No, don't even know what street they're on.
Yep.
Outside of their family that's already been here that can point them in the right directions, but they're still trying to figure. They got three immigrants in their home, so they're still trying to figure out for themselves. And
that's a maybe, because some of them be first time immigrants here, so you don't know nobody. You don't know
exactly. So it's
tricky.
It's the same reason. It's all about how you go about it and how you maneuver it.
For sure.
I just feel like if we know the real situation here, the same way we could provide assistance, because just like the assistance with IDs, you get voucher. You can go to the POV and get a voucher.
If you got food stamps, or if you get SNAP or is it WIC too? I'm not really sure.
Whatever assistance you're looking for, you could get it.
Go to the county office.
It's somewhere. Yeah. You gotta look for it.
Go to the county office. They'll give you a voucher for your ID. You know what I mean?
Again, I don't know the process of becoming a civilian, but citizen. But I want to know, and let me know, is there those same resources for them to help it be a less tedious process? So it's not.
I do agree with you that it do, because it's they make it a lot more difficult to get in the U.S. than it should be. You feel what I'm saying? I think
we gotta think about that. Why is it so difficult to become a citizen, but it's not difficult to stay here?
That is wild.
Think about that.
That's wild.
It might be I'm pretty sure you can see this. It's easier for a Hispanic immigrant to get a job
than it is to
become a citizen here.
And
why is that?
That is wild.
Because we want you to give us your money in taxes, because even if you're not going to pay your taxes, you're going to go buy something.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going to go buy something.
Right.
You're going to go pay for something.
So we're going to underpay you, and then we're going to take...
You're going to take your money back, but guess what? You can't stay here.
Right.
Because as soon as the agenda changes, like you see it is now, we don't want no lawsuits and all this and that and this and third. I don't care if you from Mexico and I send you to goddamn Timbuktu.
All right.
You're not supposed to be here in the first place. What are you gonna do to me? You're not supposed to be here.
Right.
I can send you where the fuck I want to send you. I'll send your ass to Antarctica if I could.
Right.
Because
a boat.
Okay, so what? In the last 10 years, you didn't pay, and this is a sales tax. You didn't pay about $7,000, $8,000 in sales tax.
Right.
You not from here.
Right. You got the gold.
We got your money, buddy.
Right. That is crazy. That's capitalism for sure.
And if your ass, your fucking neighbor, want to come outside on some Malcolm X shit, we want to leave his ass on his fucking porch. And guess what? Okay. And guess what? I'm gonna get this station from this city. They're gonna take my ass somewhere else.
Right.
You think I'm what? I'm losing my job? ICE, bro. Listen, man. Anybody could be an ICE agent right now.
Yep.
You got malice in your heart and a chip on your shoulder, homie. You can become an ICE agent, homie. No cap, dog. If you want to round somebody up, and you part of the Ku Klux Klan, homie, or any type of hate group, homie, and you want to stop wearing your mask, dog, sign up for ICE, homie. And they giving signing bonus of $50K, dog.
They is giving that signing bonus. That's diabolical, though. They doing that shit on purpose.
They out here giving niggas KFC meal deals, homie, to join ICE, dog. So. Yeah, this the day and age we live in, man.
Like, the U.S. is getting tricky right now, man. Niggas are getting killed for goddamn, just speaking their minds.
What's been happening
to
MLK, black people.
MLK, it happened to MLK. I mean, it happened to JFK. It happened to goddamn, shit, we can go down the list, man, But I just think, you shouldn't be killed over freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I don't think just because there's motherfuckers out there that's real life warlords. They got that's enslaving countries and shit. They still alive. You know what I mean? So I think that.
So let me ask you this: How do you feel about Charlie Kirk?
I think that a lot of people watched 30-second clips and really didn't. Because once again, I'm a black man. You feel what I'm saying? And I just pay attention to a lot of the shit he was saying, and I think. I can see how certain shit he said can make certain black people feel away, but it's like when I do the research on certain shit and I be like, damn, I ain't gonna cap. Like when he was like, oh, black people were doing better than ever back in the fucking 30s, 40s, 50s. That's actually facts. Like the black household was together. Kids had it was like a 20% chance of the kid not having parents in their life. Now it's the dead ass opposite. It's an 80% chance that a black kid growing up has both parents. Goddamn, we're doing it worse economically than every other racial group. Even though what's crazy is we're on pace to out earning white people back in 1930s, 40s, and 50s, and you know what I mean. It was the most racist.
Right.
So I'm like, now that it's the least racist, black people are all the advantage. Because I think we have all the advantage because there's DEI, there's goddamn affirmative actions. Like, you know what I mean? There's goddamn grants you can get just for being black. You can just goddamn, I mean, it's a whole bunch of shit we have.
And just to shine in on that, you ever heard of the term systemic racism?
Yep.
So with that, you're right. It was more common for the black household to be put together, mom, dad, kids, everybody under one household. Now, we all know, and it's not a secret no more,
Right.
crack came in, the crack epidemic. So we already had
put it in the community,
low-income housing, right, at this time, right? We already had ghettos, we already had hoods. All we needed was to take away, and mind you, these type of actions been happening long before crack even came about.
Right.
But let's just talk about the crack epidemic.
Okay.
Right, when mass incarceration really started doubling down, and all the black men got taken out the household for the crimes that they committed. Right now, we have those subsidies, right, as those like welfare, with you know, all these things that we can reach out for and to get to provide for us. Right, those are all pacifiers for the black community.
Yep.
Those things are getting provided. Those are all coming back and backed by white money.
Yep.
We ain't got no black people out here, no black philanthropy business.
Nope.
That I know of.
No, yeah, we don't.
Giving money back to the black community.
Nope. Including Black Lives Matter shit. I'm gonna be real with you. That was some of the fakest, bro. They literally, because they know black people are emotional. So all you got to do is insert some race shit, and they know they're going to get black people behind it. Black people are going to give them the money. And Black Lives Matter people, what the fuck have they done at all for the black community besides go buy themselves and their families $1 million houses and goddamn $300,000, $400,000 cars?
And just let me shine it on. You got to understand, and that right there, just be honest, even sadly that black people did that to black people, that is some white people shit.
Facts. Cause I'm
gonna be honest. So I always got this, and I'm gonna drop some gems for y'all real quick. I always had this, not even theory, but this mindset that black African Americans, even with the word, is two identities, right? We have African and American. Well, I mean, we have our African side. Let's say it like this: our African is a mother, right? We take from our mom. You know what I mean? We get our softness, our you know, our emotionalness, we take that from our mom, and dad we get our stern upbringing, the harshness, the structure.
The structure
from our dad, right? So think as white America as our father.
Okay.
The capitalism.
Yep.
You know, the taking over stuff. You know, the money hunger.
Yep.
You know, the self-centeredness. Just the overall aspect of this is mine.
Yep.
And I want it all.
Right.
We get that from our dad. Now, the community. The companionship, the shareness, the creativity, the drive, the thing that makes us black and special people, which we are, come from our roots and will never change.
Yep.
But white people, I seen that, and they were able to mold us into their image, right? So now we got black people that are using their gifts and talent and making extreme money off this, is not willing to share that with their own people based off of this fact that it's white backed money. Any black person that sustains wealth, that is all rented money. Because the moment you start trying to fund black movements, forget funding black people and giving them the money.
Black movements,
and stuff like that. Actually trying to fund institutions.
Yeah.
And create institutions that would pretty much shift us from using white institutions. They're going to kick you out the game.
Yeah.
So therefore, at this point in time, even though it is not less racist, it's actually more racist. It's just the racism involved into saying it to your face to microaggressions like you're not getting this loan.
Okay.
Your credit score will never touch a 700.
Right. No,
you're not getting this. You're not getting that. And if you do get it, you have to have some type of reach to a right connection in order to really get what you're looking for.
And what's crazy is too, because most black people don't even got their credit, don't even know shit about how to get their, you know what I mean? So that's like a double goddamn, you know what I mean? But I just think that, because it's like, okay, I think it was like what late 1950s, early 1960s when the welfare and all that shit, war on poverty shit. LBJ, you feel what I'm saying? That's the president at the time, Lyndon Baines Johnson. But so before that nigga signed the goddamn the welfare or whatever in the progression, it's like as soon as he did that, black family went poof. Women start depending on the government and married.
I'm gonna be on, bro. Just to be honest, welfare assistance has been around since the 20s, man. Since after World War I, to provide, and the majority at that time was white families.
It still is.
Yeah, So it's like, it's why it's just, I'm telling you, it's all about perception and propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the societal view is, of course, black people. All black people, they love them some welfare. They love them some food stamps.
Yeah, that's not.
And white people, what do they? They look at that as charity.
Right.
But when in reality, there's a lot more white people than black people
for sure
that are on food stamps. It's just at the same time, it's the process, man. There's certain things that criteria you have to fit into even getting these type of things. So let's just say you're on food stamp, you're getting that, and you want to start getting a job or getting extra money. And to that real money unfold, they're going to cut you off of that.
Yep.
And people are sadly, our people are so dependent
on
and
it.
So attached to that false money.
Right, because it's false. I ain't gonna cap though.
They're giving you a card to eat.
Right.
You have to apply to eat.
Right. Y'all don't hear them.
You have to get a card that's not real money
to eat.
That's not real money to eat food. You can't take that card and go get you some diapers.
Right.
You can't unless you sell them, which is a federal crime.
Right.
And sadly, the 2 women that were selling plates, free them, are locked up, homie, because they were selling to get. My God.
It's wild. That is wild. I ain't gonna count. That's out. No, you would have heard. I just learned this yesterday. I just figured this out yesterday. It was some business in I don't know if it's Bakersfield or it might be out here. I don't know. They have to pay back like $3.4 million.
The bakery.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not gonna. I don't respect what they did because they preyed on low income people.
Okay, that's
for
wild.
their own self-worth.
That's wild.
I love Robin Hoods.
Right.
I love when you go rob from the rich and give to the poor. If I don't know, I shouldn't be stealing from nobody.
But if it
I
is
had
going
to choose,
I agree.
Take from them motherfuckers and give back to our people.
Fact. Okay.
What you was doing was flipping people's shit. I don't even know what the fuck you was doing, but you was doing some foul ass shit to the people to get hold of people. Who got food stamps?
Right.
Who has food stamps but low income people?
Right.
So you was flipping their shit, and the fact that you only got to pay back $3.1 million make me question how much was you making?
How much did he really make? You know what I mean? Because that is crazy. But damn, you said 2 ladies.
But look though, that just shows you right there. You got 2 women again. 2 women.
That's wild.
10. They're finna do 10 years. Listen, they're finna do 10 years for getting food stamps and
selling plates
and whatever they did, right? This motherfucker is getting 3 years,
right,
and have to pay back as a large sum of money. Don't get me wrong.
He got it though. He got it though. I mean,
so let's look at this shit in a real scale here.
It is crazy.
10 years, 3 years.
Right. Did way worse, did way less. That is crazy.
Black, whatever race they is, doesn't matter. They have money.
That is crazy. That's
and
wild.
If you have money, you're white. And if you're white, you have money and you got the money, you're white. Yep. So it don't matter. With me, if you got money, you're not giving back to the black people, you don't have money because they're not gonna give no money to no black person.
Nope.
Trying to fund a black person movement.
Okay, because I don't even think we really do that for all. Like how you were saying, like the Black Lives Matter shit. That was a scam that black people did fall for. I kind of seen that shit coming, but so I'm like, I don't really see. It's like, okay, what, like you said, what we really don't have no black goddamn people that's really giving back to our people like that.
Nah.
And what's crazy is because how he brought Charlie Kirk, I'm like, that nigga actually was employing a lot of black people. He was goddamn this and that. Like, that's why I'm like, I can understand why certain shit will trigger a black person what he said, but me, I just try to I don't know. Like, okay, what transgression do you have with anything that he said?
Charlie Kirk, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Condolences to him and his family, first and foremost. But Charlie Kirk, in my eyes, he was a bigot in terms of the way he portrayed his message. A lot of the things he said about black community came from false intel or biased intel. In terms of the black people he did probably employ, they're probably coons themselves, and he aligns himself with coons to portray the inclusiveness of him and his staff. Okay. And he has a butt buddy like Candace Owens. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the things he said, I mean, I don't disagree with everything Charlie Kirk said.
Right.
You're not finna talk about black people and their struggle when you ain't never touched, seen, or came anywhere near it.
Being black, right.
And you're not finna argue with no black person about their reality of the world. How dare you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, all his stances, and I ain't gonna lie, he doesn't talk about racial things. He talks about sports. He talked about a plethora of different situations. But guess what? He's not. If he was talking about those other situations, majority of the time, he's not gonna get no money. His money and his image came from his racist, conservative views on black people and minorities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna speak on every group that he discussed about, but majority of the groups that he's discussed about are minority groups. And what he's doing is, again, social media is an algorithm, it's math. He knows all these things I'm talking about. Even if he personally liked to talk about other stuff more than he liked to talk about black and racial views, he knew that those things I've said and the way I say it is going to connect to the power structure that are at the top right now, which are the MAGAs. If I can connect to the MAGA will connect with me. And the MAGA is controlled by our current president, Donald Trump. So it's a trickle effect. If I have these loyal followers that are willing to attack a government building, and this is what they like, why wouldn't I talk about that? They're the ones that's going to pay me my money. They're the one that's going to travel. These kids are the offsprings
of these people. Right.
If I can get the youth and connect with the youth and have them into premature Trumpians, premature
from birth,
white supremacists, and I could be the spokesperson of that, why wouldn't I take that opportunity?
Okay.
And now to speak on his death, if you've been seeing his wife,
diabolical.
Have you been seeing his wife, Rico?
Diabolical.
Let me tell you like this right now. If I get popped the way Charlie Kirk did, and my wife can have a conversation without bawling in tears of the image, the videos, the news, the sight of what happened to my late husband.
Yeah, she's diabolical.
Please investigate that bitch.
Facts. Yeah.
And I learned something very interesting. Not to just cut you off. I learned something very interesting about her. When they first started talking, they didn't meet at no Kroger's, no Sprouts. She was trying to get a job. With him.
I remember that. Yep.
It always started. It started off political. It ended political. Now she's control of everything.
She has a whole shit.
He created.
Yep. Millions. Because I'm going to say a couple of things I feel like I did agree with him on when it comes to our people. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of our own shit, we can say, once history does show white people did this to us and, I understand that. But, like, when I look at my life, because I've been to jail, I've did certain things, I've been a goddamn salesman. I ain't going to say exactly what I mean. But, I did a lot of stupid shit, and I can't say, damn, I went down that route because a white person made me do that. It's just, I have to look at myself and be like, damn, I ain't gonna cap, I didn't have to do that. It would have been hard as fuck doing it this way, but I chose to go this dumb way and do it. Now my ass gonna get locked up and this and that. So I'm like, I just think that if our people, because I ain't gonna lie, I can even take it to the Martin Luther King shit with the whole, y'all should just accept this and that. We really should have been like, you know what, fuck yeah. We're just gonna do our own shit. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to fit in and blend in with you motherfuckers, we just gonna do our own shit. Y'all can stay over there. We gonna be over here. We gonna have our people like that. But okay, we gonna do segregate. We gonna unsegregate shit. Okay, we gonna mix with each other. Boom, whatever. But if you just look at a lot of the shit that people in our community promote, like just certain like nobody's rapping about goddamn having kids together and goddamn staying with one woman and staying with one man and not selling coochie and not goddamn being a drug dealer. It's let's go. I just killed this nigga this day. It's I'm about to go to the club and go fuck 3 niggas. It's I got the. I mean, our community promotes a lot of which once again they're backed by Jewish people now. The Jewish people is pushing the music now. Jewish people run America. You know what I mean?
It's a conscious choice that we can make.
It's a conscious
to not do it.
Yeah, I mean that, and then on top of that, it's like shit.
No, we got too many coons and too many sellouts.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think a lot of the shit that goes wrong with our community though is one, we're not together. Every other community is together, but black people, and that's why we're at the goddamn bottom. So I think if we stop just trying to, okay, white people did this to us, so I mean, whatever. Like we gonna stop promoting the goofy shit. We gonna stop killing each other because I ain't gonna lie. Cops killed black people, facts, that's facts. It's on video now, I mean, but we kill each other way more than they do. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, because if anything, when it comes to race on race killing, it's always gonna be black kill black people at a more higher rate, white people kill white people at a more higher rate, Asian kill Asian at a more higher rate. So it's always, but again, it's all about outlook and perception.
Well,
the black on black violence is out of control in America, but we can also talk about how the majority of white people are pedophiles. And if you watch any Chris Hansen, if you can watch 100 of them videos, more than 75% of them people are going to be white males. So if we want to talk about the crimes that black people commit in terms of just being in the black community, we got to talk about the crimes that white people commit being in the white community.
Well, yeah, but okay, I will say this though. I ain't gonna lie, cause this is like data back from the FBI. This is that. This is like literally. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's like 60% of the homicide killings are done by us, compared to any other. Like it's not. That's
are
not
we going to
even,
include mass shootings?
No, yeah, mass shootings. That's white people for sure. But how often do mass shootings happen compared to
Look at Texas, brother.
No, yeah, that's wild.
You'll think more frequent than you would probably expect.
Yeah, it probably do happen a lot more than it should. But I'm like, I think, that's why I be like, damn, like our people don't even value. Like we be like Black Lives Matter, or that shit don't even matter to each other.
Yeah, and I'm just be honest. Before we can start maneuvering in a more progressive way, we have to break down the mental trauma that we all collectively have. So it has to be a mental, like a whole mental
cleansing
situation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cleansing, yeah.
For all of us, because we all have historic trauma that we hold into just off the historic shit that we've been through. So we got to break free of that, man, before we can even get to the next step. So how do we get there? How do we get there? How do we start the mental
cleansing?
Of black people.
I think we stop giving a fuck about if I think we stop giving a fuck about if that motherfuckers are racist, because I think I be around other black people. Shit, me myself, we all say racist shit. Yeah, I mean it's goddamn the killing motherfuckers just because it's this color. That's the problem with racism. You know what I mean? But if we're just talking shit, everybody talks shit, bro. That's just what. I mean, learn to laugh about certain shit, this and that, and move on. But I think if we just goddamn focus on ourselves, right? Stop worrying about goddamn trying to fit in or goddamn trying to government give us more money, right? Fuck all that. We just gonna goddamn put all this shit together. Do what the Jews do, man. Jews put their money together. They goddamn, you know what I mean? Like that's another thing too, bro. Because it's like. The Asians, they goddamn just went through it, like 1940s. They was being locked in internment camps and all type of shit. Yeah, I mean, I think they're the top earning demographic of ethnicities in the United States right now. You know what I mean? So it's like if they just went through it, was in camps and all type of shit. Our slavery was 150 years ago. It's like I understand that was fucked up what they did to us. I get it. We were selling each other over here. Understand that. They didn't have to do us like that. But it's like in 2025 we have all the advantage. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing really stopping. Besides dumbass choices, dumbass choices, and then the people we choose to have kids with. You know what I mean? So I think that if we just goddamn focus on ourselves and we goddamn have that mindset of fuck the victim shit, we're just gonna we gonna ball. Fuck it. This happened to us back in goddamn because black people ain't really been free since the 80s, since like the 80s. That ain't that long. If you want to think about it, we black people have not really been free since like 1980s, if we being real.
Do you think we're free Okay, so when it comes to the whole, how I say, the whole, okay, if I'm a black person in America, right, and I want to be the best person that I can be and accomplish great things, you're right. If I put my mind to it, I can do it. There's not a lot of places you can go to and say I want to be the best person I can be and do it.
Because it's controlled.
But just to be honest, if I'm a white person, it's not going to be hard for me to become the best person. I'm not going to see or view it as a difficult thing to sustain because I see my dad do it, see my mom do it, see my grandma do it, I did my grandpa do it, you know? So, but as a black person, it's very hard to grasp the fact of greatness when you never seen it.
There's barriers and shit.
Life.
Yeah, there's barriers. Yeah. No, you're right.
And the greatness that sadly most young black men and black women see is not real
greatness.
It's not real greatness.
It's getting through it, surviving.
You know, like if I wanted, sadly, I have a better chance of becoming an astronaut than a basketball player. Right?
Facts.
But I don't want to be an astronaut. I never looked up to no astronauts. I never seen that. I don't know what even goes into that. But I seen a basketball player multiple times. I done seen that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not saying it's impossible, but it's a very hard thing to sustain. So we're more focused on the things that's very hard to sustain than the reality of a lot of fields, a lot of professions that are
obtainable,
really attainable. You know, so we need more of that than less of that. But what's being pushed to the black community?
The goofy shit. Yeah.
The goofy shit and the hard things to sustain.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like I'd be like, damn, and the Jews is the one pushing it. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm not trying to get bad. I'm just being real. I have to be goddamn. You know what I mean? Like, so the Jews are the ones pushing the music. I understand, but it's like, you know, it's. I think if we started get like being more, if we started being like more cultures, because I ain't gonna lie, black people are some of the most resilient people. You know what I mean?
Bounce back from a lot of things.
Bounce back from everything, man. Anything. You know what I mean? Like. And then on top of that, you go to a different country, motherfuckers love you. Except for Africa, maybe. But
I still ain't been out the country, man. I can't wait to see the love that
passport, man. You know. Especially the women, now. You know, you got to indulge in different cultures. Oh yeah, stay out of Thailand.
With them boy girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all stay out of Thailand and Bangkok, man.
I guess to answer your question though, like you said, we would have to cleanse all that victim shit, like, and just be like, damn, you know what, fuck it, we gonna ball, you know, we gonna do what the other races do, we gonna put all our shit together, man, we gonna eat, because trying to depend on the goddamn government and this is that, the government is not, they don't give a fuck about you at all. You know what I mean?
They don't give a fuck about nobody.
They don't give a fuck about nobody.
Unless you got some real money.
You know what I mean?
Like, y'all broke white people, y'all understand that too. Yep. They don't care about y'all.
Yeah, they don't give not a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Man, I ain't gonna cap. We had some good ass topics today, man.
Hey, no, man. I'm glad for you having me, man. But yeah, man, check this out, man. I just signed my new artist, man. So we gonna be coming out with this music shit, man. I'm doing the label shit now. You feel me? So y'all stay tuned for that, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, more skits to come. Oh yeah, I ain't did a skit. I really ain't did a skit this whole year.
Type shit.
Oh, I haven't did a skit.
It's barely January now.
You feel me?
You still got time.
More skits to come. Watch out. Look out for that first skit though.
Y'all get the people some last minute motivation, man.
Hey, always follow your heart, man. No matter what it is, follow your heart, follow your first mind. And whatever you set yourself out to do, man, you can do it. Just always stay motivated. Keep pushing. Fuck the haters. Fuck the comments. Fuck the spectators. Win.
Hey man, y'all heard it, man. You know, y'all see what he did, man. You know, like, bruh, proud of you, man. You know what I mean? We ain't known each other that long, but bruh, like, I just like to see a young black man doing this shit, man. Y'all understand? And then it's very mature of us to be able to share each other's opinions, whether we agree, don't disagree, or goddamn, you know.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Hey man, it's episode 8. You know, hey man, I need y'all to start liking, start commenting, keep subscribing. You feel what I'm saying? Keep running your boy up. I'm gonna start trying to be more consistent with the goddamn podcast and shit. It's just I be streaming now too. I feed the people the content now. You know what I mean?
You gotta, get it to them.
You gotta get it to. You know what I mean?
My man, consistent though, man. I'm telling you, consistency is rare in this city, man.
Consistency is rare, but hey man, it's the Don, it's the Hefe. I got CT so funny right. How you?
CT, why you so funny?
Why you so funny?
It's gonna stick. Look, I just came up with that name this year.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gonna stick though.
It's gonna stick.
It's gonna stick though.
And then yeah, man. I appreciate you both for pulling up.
Oh man, anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah, man. So hey, man, we out.